297,000.
This meeting is being recorded.
Deaths. And the good part, 135,817,516 recovered. Okay. We will start off with the United States, who has a bulk of the amount, 33,454,581 total cases. 595,588 have died. 26,405,871 total recovered. And 6,453,122 active cases. Okay, US is definitely healing. I can see this. Okay, let's go to where I'm at. We are just about to touch 700,000, 699,574. We have 6,539 total deaths, unfortunately. Oh, we have a total of 658,453 recoveries. This is great. And 34,582 total recoveries. Okay. All right, let's move on to Asia, shall we? India, 22,296,000, excuse me, 729. 503, okay, whatever. 242,398 total deaths. Totally recovered, 18,317,404. And active, 3,736,612. Okay. Actually, not as many as I thought. Excuse me. Still a lot, though. That's for sure. All right. Where is Hong Kong? 11,807 total. 210 have died. 11,486 recovered, and only 111 active. Very good. Not bad at all. Taiwan, 1,184 total. 12 deaths. 1,089 recovered. 83 active. Not much. Not much. Okay. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the COVID report. Now we're going to move right along to the vaccination report. Okay. Here we are. Okay, total vaccinations. Okay, this is per 100 people. And guys, I didn't realize this, but I think this is people that have had at least one dose, I believe. Okay. Israel, insane, 121%. Chile's getting up there, 81. Bahrain, 79.17. UK, 76.36. US 76.18. So you can basically cut these in half, by the way. So this would mean that Israel's only 60.5. I shouldn't say only, that's a lot. Chile 40, Bahrain almost 40, United Kingdom 38, same with the United States. Hungary is 68, which means 34%. I'm just going to cut them in half for you. Uruguay 26, 28%. Serbia 26%, 25%, no, 27%, I'm sorry. Germany a little over 20, France 18, and Turkey about 15. Brazil sitting around 11%, India only 5, 6, not good. United Arab Emirates 55, and so forth and so on. North America is 25%. Okay, let's look for Asia. Europe is 16%. Well, I think Asia's way down here. Hong Kong, 22.17, which is 11%. China, a little under Hong Kong's numbers. South America, about 10%. Where is Asia? 13.9. So a little over 6% of Asia. Asia's huge. So, okay. That is going to do it for our vaccination report. We are going to move on to astrology. All right, give me 1 second, peeps. Almost there. By the way, what does everybody think about the black and white on Instagram today? I wanted to put a picture of a waterfall behind me, and it just wouldn't let me. So black and white it is. I like black and white, actually. It's nice. Okay. Now we're going to take a slight delay here. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I think we're ready. It's time for the 61st edition of our astrology report, horoscope report. And of course, we will be starting with Aries. Okay, Aries, you may be feeling quite restless this week. Benefits come when you try something new. Okay, with Mercury in Gemini making a conjunction with the North Node in your house of communication, it's all hands on deck right now, as you may be entering into one of the most productive periods you've had in months. This burst of energy could be connected to an important opportunity or contract. You might be interested in collecting other people's thoughts on what you should do, but deep down, you know the direction you want to go. You can trust yourself. Okay, at the same time, Mars in Cancer in your house of home and family makes a sextile to Uranus in your house of cash money. Aries, you are looking to do something new and different while still staying in touch with family and your home base. Aries, you might be expecting some guests, experimenting with renting out a room on Airbnb, or adding some technology to control household appliances and utilities. All right. Moving right along to Taurus. All right, you may be itching to make a purchase or to put your money toward a specific goal. Taurus, this week, you have financial plans. With Mercury in Gemini making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of cash money, it's all about the money this week. You are likely focused on making more money investing, or paying down debt. You have an elaborate written plan with spreadsheets, graphs, and even one of those thermometer illustrations that you can color in as you get closer to your goal. Okay, the new moon in your own sign of Taurus is on Tuesday, May 11th. And over the next 2 weeks, it's good to focus on new beginnings. Also, today, Mars in Cancer in your house of communication makes a sextile to Uranus in your house of confidence. Taurus, you're not known for speaking out of turn, but now you're feeling antsy, impatient, and ready to jump in with the solution. You may be speaking up at a meeting or around the dinner table at home. All right. Positive. On to Gemini. This week, you're running in 2 directions as only a Gemini can do. At least you're not bored. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in your own sign of Gemini, forming a conjunction with the North Node in your house of personal power. You know the direction you want to go. And while you may not know all the steps that it's going to take to get there, you can have confidence in your ability to take action now. Okay, with the new moon in Taurus, lighting up your house of intuition at the same time, Mars in Cancer and your house of cash money, of course, cash money, makes a sextile to Uranus in your house of secrets. Today, you might decide you want to fully investigate your psychic ability. You could purchase a course on how to do readings. You might make an appointment with a psychic medium, or perhaps you are launching your own crystal magic business. That sounds fun. All right, on to Cancer. There could be a private love affair going on. Cancer, there's romance this week. There you go, Cancer. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini forming a conjunction with the North Node in your house of hidden talents. You may be struggling lately to find your calling. Now it's time to look deeper within. Now you can access your hidden abilities through meditation, hypnosis, or psychic reading. Today, you can get insight into the inner you. All right. With the new moon in Taurus, and the next 2 weeks shows increased income from a new job or working additional hours. On the same day, hi, Celia. Caught the corner of my eye there. Can I wave? Yeah, there we go. Okay, where was I here? On the same day, Mars in your own sign of Cancer makes a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. While your job is going well, you may be quite bored. You can challenge the status quo by speaking to your supervisor about other options for positions or duties. Okay, it just said a little bit about romance and nothing else. I don't like that one. Okay. On to Leo. Leo, you are quite busy. And this week, everyone is asking for your attention. Goodness gracious, that's so true. The week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of friendships and associations. Today, a friend or acquaintance can open up a whole new world for you. Perhaps you bring them an idea and they wholeheartedly support your moving forward in this direction. You are capable of doing what needs to be done. Leo, let go of doubt. Or if that's not possible, just move forward anyway. Okay. The new moon in Taurus in your house of career is on Tuesday. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze, guys. Make sure there's not a second one. Okay. Over the next 2 weeks, you have a new career opportunity. This could be within your company or an outside job offer. At the same time, Mars in Cancer in your house of hidden talents makes a sextile to Uranus. At the top of your chart, a new colleague or supervisor could open a door for you toward a promotion. Or you may set your sights on something bigger, such as expanding your own online business. Leo's pretty good this week. All right, we're going to move on to Virgo. Work is particularly busy this week. Virgo, you may be answering to more than one authority. How's that? Okay. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, forming a conjunction to the North Node in your house of career and reputation. Today, there are possibilities of finding a new job or hearing about a job opening from a former colleague. You can get a letter of recommendation from a current or past supervisor. You could launch the website for your new business or get your side business off the ground by debuting your first YouTube video. Okay. The new moon in Taurus is on Tuesday, May 11th, and for the next 2 weeks, there's a great deal of focus on education and expanding your understanding in general. Expanding understanding. I like that. On the same day, Mars in Cancer and your house of groups and organizations makes a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. You may consider joining a professional organization or tapping into the knowledge base of one you already belong to. When you count up the people in your life who have experience and ideas, you will see you are blessed with an abundance of resources. All right. Moving right along to Libra. Libra, you might be completing paperwork this week despite the fact you have no patience for it whatsoever. Ouch, I'm so sorry, Libra. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of wisdom and faith. Today, you could feel quite guided by Spirit, and this could set the tone for your actions for the rest of the year. You may feel called to go back to school or to teach. Teaching's fun, by the way. You have every reason to have faith in your abilities. Everything else you need, you can gain through practice. All right, with the new moon in Taurus on Tuesday, May 11th, this lights up your house of investments and credit. Over the next 2 weeks, there's a focus on paying down debt. On the same day, Mars in Cancer in your house of career makes a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. If you work for a large company, it's worth it to visit your HR department today to see what perks are available, such as buying company stock. Great idea. All right, that's going to move us right along to the Scorpio. Huh? 1 second. What happened? You guys couldn't see me. I apologize. I did not even know I did that. Oops. Apologies. All right. Where were we? Scorpio. That's right. Somebody in finance may be giving you the runaround. Scorpio, to get help, you'll need to be persistent. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of resources. Today, resources may be gained, so it's time to ask. Scorpio, sometimes you avoid accepting help because you fear the strings attached. Today's a good day to ask and bring along a pair of scissors to cut those strings if necessary. Allow others to give to you and accept what you were offered if it works out for you. All right, the new moon in Taurus in your house of relationships is on Tuesday, May 11th. And for the next 2 weeks, you have some positive relationship energy, especially for meeting new people. On the same day, Mars in your house of adventure makes a sextile to unpredictable Uranus in Taurus. Today, a chance meeting may bring a new friend or someone who becomes much, much more. It's good to do the unexpected today, to visit a new area of town, or to just break your routine. You may have a date with destiny. Ooh, it's pretty serious. All right, moving right along to Sagittarius. All right, all you Sagittariuses out there, a new love relationship is possible. This week could be filled with flirting. Ooh. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of relationships and partnerships. Today, you can connect with someone who could be instrumental in your future. This might be a new acquaintance or someone you met on an online dating site. It's also possible that this is somebody who's already in your life and has been telling you the truth about your many talents and abilities. The new moon in Taurus comes in on Tuesday, May 11th, and for the next 2 weeks, it's good to look at your habits and routines. You have the opportunity to try new things, such as going vegan for a couple of weeks. Why would you do that? Trying out some martial arts lessons, or perhaps foregoing television to work on your screenplay. On the same day, Mars in Cancer in your house of resources makes a sextile to Uranus in your house of work. You may be brainstorming ideas for making extra money or at least making more money per hour. This is a good day to try new things, and this would include applying for a new job. It's time for a career change, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. All about jobs now. A new job opportunity is opening up. And Capricorn, this offer may be to your liking. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury and Gemini making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of work and routines. You may have an epiphany today. You have realized that a big goal is possible. You might want to live on a farm or within walking distance of a beach. You might decide you want to teach in a foreign country or to stay home with the kids. What you dream of today is possible in the future. The new moon in Taurus comes in on Tuesday, May 11th, and over the next 2 weeks, you have some opportunities for fun and possibly romance. On the same day, Mars in Cancer in your house of relationships makes a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. This is an excellent time to meet a new love relationship. It's especially good if you think outside the box and date someone who is not your regular type. Consider allowing someone to fix you up on a date. Okay, that's going to move us right along to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you're ready to try something new. And this week, you're looking for adventure. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of creativity and children. Today, you may feel called to expand your world through art or possibly pregnancy. If you already have kids, then you may be looking at how you can help them by being their guide and teacher. If you're looking for help with fertility, you can find expert assistance today. The new moon in Taurus is on Tuesday, May 11th, and for the next 2 weeks, there's a lot of emphasis on home and family. Perhaps you are unpacking from a recent move or packing up to move in a few weeks. At the same time, Mars in Cancer in your house of routines makes a sextile to unpredictable Uranus, that tricky, unpredictable Uranus, at the base of your chart. This is a good time to look at the new ways of doing things. You might decide to go minimalist and to get rid of most of your stuff. Or perhaps you're thinking of moving to a cabin outside of town. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, Pisces. All right, there's a great deal of activity at home this week. Pisces, you may be renovating or even moving. This week begins on Monday, May 10th, with Mercury in Gemini, making a conjunction to the North Node in your house of home and family, in your house of house and family. Today, you might feel very close to your family. Supporting and being with them may be part of your life purpose. You may feel of the things to do, such as your job or hobbies, are superfluous. Family is your calling. By the way, this could be a spiritual family as well as birth family. The new moon in Taurus is on Tuesday, May 11th, and over the next 2 weeks, you might be journaling or doing some drawing. At the same time, Mars in Cancer in your house of speculation makes a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. You consider doing something a little on the risky side. This could be an investment, but more likely you are taking a risk in love. Pisces, you might be telling someone you admire them or putting your profile up on a dating site. All right. Folks, ladies, gents, that's going to do it for the 61st edition of Englishing with James Astrology Report. Should we call it Astrology Report or Horoscope Report? I'll leave that up to you guys or the boss. Whatever. They're both relevant, I think. So you know what that means, guys. It's time for our vocabulary. Okay. 61st edition vocabulary for waterfalls. Are you guys as pumped as I am? I am pumped. By the way, is this a cool animated? I always go the wrong way. Cool animated waterfall. You guys like that? I thought that was pretty spiffy, huh? And maybe you don't like it. Okay. Drum roll. Our first vocabulary for number 61 is fountain. Fountain. Say it with me, everybody. Fountain. Very good. A fountain is a spring of water issuing from the earth, an artificially produced jet of water, or the source from which something proceeds or is supplied, or a reservoir containing a liquid that can be drawn off as needed. Oh, okay. What is pumped? Celia asks. Excited. I'm pumped. 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 Make sense now? Okay. All right. On to number 2 of the week. We have falls, people. Falls. Say it with me. Falls. Very good. Okay. Let's see if we can find a proper definition here. Hold on. Okay, falls is to descend freely by the force of gravity. Okay, that makes sense. To drop oneself to a lower position. To come or go as if by falling. To become lowered. There's so many definitions. I think you guys understand though. Falls. Okay. Number 3, whirlpool. Whirlpool. Say it with me, everybody. Whirlpool. Whirlpool. Get that tongue on the teeth. Whirlpool. It always ends up like this. Whirlpool. Pool. Okay, very good. Let's see. Water moving rapidly in a circle so as to produce a depression in the center into which floating objects may be drawn. Whirlpools can be mighty dangerous. Okay. On to number 4. Cliffs. Cliffs. Say it loud. Say it proud. Cliffs. Yeah. Okay, you guys catch the drift. Okay, a cliff is a very steep, vertical, or overhanging face of rock, earth, or ice. Pretty self-explanatory, I think, for cliff. Okay, number 5. Ooh, number 5. Yosemite. Yosemite. This is American. Say it with me, everybody. Yosemite. Okay. Yosemite National Park is a glaciated valley of the Merced River in east central California on the western slope of the Sierra Nevada in Yosemite National Park. Okay, that's Yosemite Valley. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it did that. It just, how about Yosemite Park? Yosemite National Park. That's what I wanted. Doesn't say. Okay, Yosemite is a huge national reserve park, mostly in Montana, California, Wyoming, I believe. I'm not from the West. I'm from the central part of the United States, but I think I covered it. Where they have lots of geysers and lots of mountains and cliffs. And there's a super, super huge active volcano. Maybe the deepest caldera in the world. Okay, now we talked about this a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to stop right now. All right, number 6, guys, rapids. Rapids. Say it with me. Rapids. Very good. Very good. I'm impressed. Okay, rapids are a part of the river where the current is fast and the surface is usually broken by obstructions. Okay. Marked by a fast rate of motion, activity, succession, or occurrence. Rapids. Okay. I thought it was Yosemite. Yosemite. This is why we have the show. Right, Celia? Okay. Moving right along to big number 7, scenery. Scenery. Say it with me, everybody. Scenery. Very good. A picturesque view or landscape, one's usual surroundings. This is perfect. Scenery. All right, number 8 is splash. Splash. Say it with me, everybody. Splash. Perfect. Okay, splash is to strike and dash about a liquid or semi-liquid substance, to move in or into a liquid or semi-liquid substance and cause it to splatter. To become splattered about, to spread or scatter in the manner of splashed liquid, to fall, strike, or move with a splashing sound. Okay, to cause to spatter about, especially with force. Okay. Very cool. On to number 8. I mean 9. Picturesque. Picturesque. Say it with me, everybody. Picturesque. Okay, acceptable. Picturesque, resembling a picture, suggesting a painted scene, charming or quaint in appearance, or evoking mental images. Picturesque. Very good adjective. Guys, that's going to bring us to the number 10 and final word of the number 61 edition of Englishing with Jings, and that is water wheel. Water wheel. Say it with me, everybody. Water wheel. Water wheel. Okay, that'll work. A water wheel is just like it sounds, a wheel made to rotate by direct action of water. A wheel for raising water. So cool. I see so many of these old water wheels here in old Europe. That was very common here hundreds of years ago, even recently, actually. All right, guys, that's it. No more vocab. And I guess the boss is free. All right. Number 61, waterfalls. You know, as I said before, I haven't had so many chances to go to the huge waterfalls. I mean, where I come from, we have one of the bigger waterfalls in the world, Niagara Falls. And I've never seen it, unfortunately. But okay, I still have a lot of time left. I will be visiting some waterfalls before it's all said and done. So, all right, what I want to do is we're going to go on a list, check out a list of the world's biggest waterfalls because it's all about big, right? Okay, let's see what we can come up here. Come up with here. Okay, 20 largest. 20 largest. Okay, these are so pretty. Okay, let me share. Let me share. Maybe. Niagara is not yours, LOL. Not only yours. We share it with our little brother, Canada. Okay. There's nothing wrong with sharing Niagara with our little brothers from Canada. No problem. So it's ours and theirs. Whatever. You're right. Okay. Share. What happened? Here we go. 20 largest waterfalls in the world, people. Here we go. Rhine coming in. Oh, first off, coming in at number 20. Rhine Falls in Switzerland. Ooh, that's a good one. Rhine Falls in Switzerland is the largest waterfall in Europe. This waterfall is 23 meters tall and 152 meters wide. This waterfall was formed in the Ice Age more than 15,000 years ago on the Rhine River. The Rhine River flows through 4 different countries before it enters the North Sea. River High Rhine in Switzerland drops to form the spectacular Rhine Falls between Zurich and the cantons of Schaffhausen. This waterfall offers the best views of this historic river in the whole continent. There you'll find an observation deck on the Zurich side where you can witness this grand waterfall. So cool. All right, that's number 20. Number 19, Jog Falls in Shimoga, India. Okay. Jog Falls is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world, said the Indians. This waterfall lies in the beautiful Shimoga district of Karnataka, India. It drops from the height of 253 meters. In fact, it's the second tallest plunge waterfall in India. Seasonal, the waterfall looks best during the monsoon months of June till September. Tourists may bathe in this waterfall on the Jog Falls tour. It is one of the most popular tourist activities in the Shimoga district. Comprised of four falls, namely Raja, Rani, Roar, and Rocket, they present a splendid scene. Raja is the highest of the four. Rani, Queen, slithers elegantly down, and Roar is the noisiest. Then Rocket dives like a jet. So cool. Okay, number 18, Sutherland Waterfalls. Okay, you have this guy here and this guy here. Okay. Sutherland Waterfall arises from the overflowing Lake Quill in Milford Sound, located on the South Island of New Zealand. I really want to go to New Zealand. Lake Quill is at 580 meters above sea level on a mountaintop. Sutherland drops in three cascades: upper, 229 meters, middle, 248 meters, and lower, 103 meters. This waterfall was discovered by a Scottish settler named Donald Sutherland, named himself, good man, and is named after him. You can reach this waterfall on the Milford Track from the base at the Quinton Public Shelter. It's approximately a 90-minute hike. Perhaps enjoy an adventurous hike, followed by breathtaking lake and waterfall views at the summit. This year-round waterfall can be best hiked during the summer months from October to April. Coffee. All right, number 17. Banjiakditian Falls, China, and I know I said it wrong. Wow, this looks cool. Okay. Oh, Nancy, it's okay. Hey, listen, you can come anytime you want. How are you today? We have a beautiful subject that we're speaking about today: waterfalls all around the world. Okay, the Banjiakditian, I know I'm saying it wrong, Falls flows on the China-Vietnam border and comprises of two waterfalls. Although the Sao Bang province is not a major tourist attraction in China, it is home to many hidden gems like the Banjiakditian Falls. If I have to say that again, this waterfall is also the largest in Vietnam. While reaching this waterfall can be difficult, it has some amazing views of a lifetime you cannot miss. You can either take a bus from Hanoi to Sao Bang or hire a bike or car from Hanoi. Banjiakditian Falls, please, I hope I'm saying this right, China plummets for a distance of 1,000 meters in a series of 4 cascades. This waterfall has the highest cascade at 70 meters, dropping at a width of 200 meters. Wow. Okay. Very cool. Oh, thank you very much, Nancy. I do have a mother at home. I will let her know. And if you're a mother, which I'm not sure, happy Mother's Day. All right, Gullfoss, Iceland, number 16 waterfall in the world, biggest waterfall in the world. Oh, guys, I must show my Instagram people this one. Okay, this one is in Iceland, and you have the Aurora Borealis at the same time. I don't know if you guys can see this. Is that not beautiful or what? Oh, I have to go there. Whew, that looks like the most prettiest one yet. Okay, check out the natural wonder of an ice-toned beauty under the colorful northern lights in Iceland's Gullfoss Falls. This iconic waterfall offers the breathtaking sight of Olfusa River rushing off a cliff and flowing into a stream. The misty waterfall hides the stream, no steam up there, on the ground, so it looks as though the water disappears into thin air after dropping off the cliff. That's so cool. This 245 meters wide waterfall, sheer force, is a magical sight to witness for tourists. Although it's just a 32-meter cascade, this waterfall is one of the major power generation sources in the country. A good time to visit the falls is during summer afternoons for the best views. There are various tours available from cities of the South Coast to this waterfall. A guided tour to the Golden Circle is the best way to reach Gullfoss waterfalls and nearby attractions. Oh, black and white. That's right. I'm sorry, Nancy. You know what? You can always come to the show. I mean, all you do is come to our Skype. I'm sorry, not Skype. What am I doing? Our Zoom. You can always come to our Zoom and you can see everything. We left the number on there. All right. Number 15. Iguazu waterfall. I'm going to say Iguazu is located in both Brazil and Argentina, with the bulk of it situated on the Argentine side. There's a popular legend about this particular waterfall. The story goes that a deity wanted to marry a girl. However, she fled with her lover in a canoe on River Iguazu. Outraged by this act, the deity cut the river in two, thus forming the waterfall. This is one of the largest waterfalls in South America, consisting of more than 275 mini waterfall cascades. The highest point of the waterfall is 82 meters. Okay. Very pretty. All right, number 14, Brown Falls, New Zealand. Okay, these breathtaking waterfalls inside the Fiordland National Park in Doubtful Sound, New Zealand, carrying his name. Brown Waterfall is the highest in New Zealand, cascading from a height of 836 meters. This waterfall flows from Lake Brown. Although the waterfall itself is not a popular tourist attraction, the Fiordland National Park offers various hiking and trekking trails on which you can check out this magnificent waterfall. Cool. Okay, number 13, Yosemite Falls, California. Yosemite Falls is a 746-meter waterfall in the Yosemite Valley in Sierra Nevada, California. This waterfall comprises 3 drops, namely Upper Yosemite, the Middle Cascades, and Lower Yosemite Falls. The waterfall is best viewed during the late spring. A popular legend among the Awanichi people, American Indian, in this region says that the plunge pool at the base of the waterfall is under the control of evil witches. They also believe that women who take water from this pool will be sucked into it and that the collected water turns into snakes. Oh, that's so awesome. Today, the waterfall offers steep hikes and amazing views that no one should miss. All right. Number 12 is Gokta Cataracts. Okay, this one's really interesting. This is a perennial waterfall in Peru that drops from 771 meters above sea level. Waterfall was kept a secret for a long time by the locals as they feared the curse of a blonde mermaid who is said to reside in it. Enjoy the gorgeous views of the evergreen Amazon surrounding this waterfall. So many superstitions about these waterfalls from ancient peoples. Awesome. Okay, Vinnofossen waterfall in Sundal, Norway. Vinnofossen, or Vinnufallet, is the tallest, that probably means waterfall, yeah, in Europe at a height of 853 meters. This waterfall is one of the most must-see tourist destinations in Norway. It stands at 6th place in the list of highest waterfalls in the world and falls in 4 stages before hitting the ground. Awesome. Okay, number 10. I'm going to have to speed this up or I won't make it. Salto Para Falls is a traditional boundary of Yaquana and Calina tribes in Venezuela. This waterfall is the 2nd widest waterfall in the world at a width of 5,608 meters. Ooh. Although it has its highest drop at 60 meters, it has a powerful flow of 3,540 cubic meters per second. All right, number 9, Tugela, South Africa. Tugela Falls in South Africa cascades as multiple cataracts in the KwaZulu National Province. This waterfall is named Tugela, and in the Zulu language, it means surprise or startling. It's named like this because the waterfall may completely dry out during certain times of the year and yet plunge beautifully during heavy rains. Oh, interesting. Rain required for that one. Okay, this one's close to where I'm at. The Plitvice Waterfalls, Croatia. Plitvice Waterfalls inside Lake Plitvice National Park in Croatia is the largest in the country and is popular for the breathtaking views of 16 interconnected waterfalls. It is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world and offers stunningly incredible water views. The highest drop among the 16 is at 77 meters above ground. This waterfall attracts more than 1 million tourists every year, especially during summer. You can visit Plitvice Falls during the spring and autumn for smaller crowds and beautiful fall colors. All right. Dettifoss, Iceland. Dettifoss in Iceland is 2nd most impressive falls in all of Europe, flowing from the melting of Vatnajökull Glacier. This water covers a large area in the northeast Iceland. The waterfall is 300 or 531 kilometers away from Reykjavik. It's part of the Diamond Circle, similar to the Golden Circle for Gullfoss. Diamond Circle comprises of major attractions like Húsavík, Abrigi Canyon, Lake Mývatn, and Dettifoss Waterfall. Very big, very cool. All right, number 6, Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. Victoria Falls on the Zimbabwe-Zambia border is one of the 7 natural wonders in the world. This waterfall drops down into a large pool called the Devil's Pool. The waterfall on the mighty Zambezi River is the world's largest during times of good rains in the previous season. Interestingly, it peaks later after the Bharat Swamp overflows. David Livingstone, the discoverer of this waterfall, named it after Queen Victoria. It is called the Smoke That Thunders in the Lozi language. The waterfall looks like a magnificent curtain of falling water. You can check out the aerial view of this thunderous waterfall on a helicopter tour. Ooh. That's a big one, definitely. I would love to see that. The waterfall is 1,708 meters wide and 108 meters tall. Okay. Oh, the Pearl Shoal Waterfall in China. You guys can tell me about this one, Nancy and Celia. Pearl Shoal Waterfall in Zhujiang Valley inside a national park is a part of the World Biosphere Reserve. This waterfall is fed by one of the major tributaries of the Bailong River. The falls are 162.5 meters wide and 40 meters high. This waterfall is surrounded by 7 beautiful villages. It's a popular tourist destination in China, attracting millions of people every year. Don't forget to check out the outward concaves of this waterfall, which is a unique geological feature. This waterfall is crowded, especially during the warmer months. I see why it's crowded. It's really pretty. All right, number 4, the Cone Falls in Laos. Cone Falls in Laos is the largest waterfall in southeast China and the widest in the world. It covers a whopping distance of 9.7 kilometers in succession rapids. It is also a one-of-a-kind falls to witness. Historically, this waterfall acted as the biggest barrier for colonizers navigating the Mekong River. The highest rapid drops from a height of 21 meters. However, it is indeed awe-inspiring to witness the series of cascades rushing into one another in this waterfall. Ooh, that's different. Interesting. Okay. Kayatur Falls in Guyana. Kayatur Falls is the largest single drop waterfall in the world by volume. It's a powerful waterfall that erodes the riverbed, causing it a muddy coloration. This waterfall plunges from the Potaro River at a height of 226 meters. The average flow of this mighty waterfall is 663 cubic meters per second. This waterfall is in the center of the Guyana rainforest of Kaieteur National Park in South America. The Kaieteur Special Airstrip is just a 15-minute walk from the top of the falls. You can also go on a Guyana River and nature safari guided tour to reach the falls. There are also several local tour operators who will guide you on a trip to this spectacular waterfall. Pretty cool. Niagara Falls. Half Canada, half United States. Okay. Niagara Falls is number 2. Niagara Falls consists of a group of 3 falls near the southern reaches of the Niagara Gorge. They spread across the border of the USA in New York and the province of Ontario in Canada. The largest of the 3 is known as Horseshoe Falls. Sometimes it's called the Canadian Falls. Meanwhile, Bridal Veil and American Falls lie within the United States. Bridal Veil Falls and Horseshoe Falls are separated by Goat Island. The same holds true for the American Falls with Luna Island. These islands also lie with New York's boundaries as well. That's so awesome. This waterfall attracts millions of tourists throughout the year on both sides. Hence, there is a lot of development on either side with hotels, casinos, viewpoints, and much more. Some of the must-try activities in this waterfall are the Maid of the Mist boat tour and the Niagara Falls sightseeing tour. You could try the Niagara on the Lake tour in Toronto. Okay. And number 1, Angel Falls. Angel Falls in Venezuela is the tallest waterfall in the world, dropping from a height of 979 meters. This waterfall has 2 drops, with the largest plunge at the height of 807 meters. Angel Falls is a popular tourist attraction in the Canaima National Park. Canaima, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This waterfall gets its name after pilot Jimmy Angel, who first spotted it in 1937. You can reach this waterfall on a boat ride in Canaima. There's also a wide range of options for a night camping in the national park. Estimates reveal that hikers take about 9.5 days to ascend to the top of the waterfall. You can also explore the many attractions in and around Canaima National Park on a 5-day excursion tour. Okay. Totally awesome. We have to have at least one video. We just have to. Mm-hmm. No. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, this video is the top 10 beautiful waterfalls in the world. Okay, bear with me here 1 second. I have to give this copy. Ooh. No. And it's still going. And we're going to watch this one. Okay. If my team is watching, there we go. All right, this is the, I think, top 10 most beautiful waterfalls in the world. Guys, check it out. Very cool. Okay, I have no audio though. Okay, here we go.
All downriver from here. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 beautiful waterfalls in the world. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at the most magnificent natural waterfalls on planet Earth. Number 10. Sutherland Falls, Fiordland, New Zealand. The majestic land of New Zealand is rich with unbelievable natural sights, although few are as eye-popping or awe-inspiring as Sutherland Falls. Situated not too far away from Milford Sound, this waterfall was discovered in the 19th century by Scottish settler Donald Sutherland, no relation to the famous actor. Initially, Sutherland Falls was touted as the tallest waterfall in the world, although this was later proven inaccurate. At roughly 1,900 feet, however, it's still considered by some to be the tallest waterfall in New Zealand, its only rival being Brown Falls. In any case, Sutherland Falls is a towering spectacle that only adds to the tranquil beauty of Fiordland National Park. Number 9. Bang Yok Dexian Falls, Guangxi, China, Cao Bang Province, Vietnam.
That was close.
2 astounding waterfalls for the price of one. The Bang Yok Dexian Falls are part of the Khe Son River, which runs amid the Chinese-Vietnamese international border. Comprised of several drops, this shared national treasure has attracted tourists to both China and Vietnam. Whether you view the falls from Dashan County, Guangxi, or Trun Can District, Cao Bang Province, there isn't a bad seat in the house. The visual splendor on display has also made the falls a popular shooting location for Chinese movies. Be it a thrilling action sequence or a touching love scene, the Bang Yok Dexian Falls can always set just the right tone. Number 8. Cader Falls, Pataro Siparuni, Guyana. If you've ever wanted to visit the Amazon rainforest and are up for an adventure, be sure to check out Cader Falls in Guyana. Running down the Pataro River in Cader National Park, this colossal cascade stands out as the largest single-drop waterfall, as measured by volume of water, on the planet. At 741 feet, it's also among the highest waterfalls in the world. With its gigantic size, Cader Falls manages to be intimidating while also being magical. The misty ambiance additionally gives the falls a soothing, dreamlike feeling. And much like a beautiful dream you don't want to wake from, Cader Falls is entrancing. Number 7. Plitvice Lakes Waterfalls, Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Our next entry is so whimsical and picturesque that you'd swear it was a man-made creation right out of a water park. These falls are 100% natural, however, annually attracting millions of visitors to Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia. Comprised of 16 interconnected lakes, this area is overrun with cascades of flowing water. Veliki Slap is the largest waterfall in the park at 256 feet, although the smaller waterfalls are also wonders to behold. When snow falls and the waters freeze, it feels as if visitors have been transported to a winter wonderland. No matter the time of year, Plitvice Lakes never fails to impress with its assortment of waterfalls. Number 6. Yosemite Falls, California, USA. A staple of Yosemite National Park, this California waterfall is the tallest in North America at 2,425 feet. Yosemite Falls consists of 3 drops, the longest of which is over 1,300 feet. Below the upper Yosemite Fall is a series of middle cascades. and these lead to the lower Yosemite Fall, which drops down almost 300 feet. From the right angle, it kind of looks like a parent waterfall looming over a baby fall. Isn't that adorable? Since this waterfall stems from melted snow, the water flow will occasionally decrease as the seasons change. Thus, visitors like to drop by during late spring in order to observe Yosemite Falls at its most majestic.
Cool.
Number 5. Gullfoss, Southwest Iceland. Tucked up in the North Atlantic, Iceland is easily among the most gorgeous places on the face of the earth. If you make your way down the Hvita River in southwest Iceland, you'll eventually discover this remarkable and popular waterfall. The peak of Gullfoss almost looks like a staircase with 3 steps. Descending, there's a drop of 36 feet, and then another drop of 69 feet, flowing into a crevice that is over 100 feet deep. Gullfoss is actually just one stop on the Golden Circle, a tourist route that also consists of Thingvellir National Park and the valley of Húkudalur, so it's only fitting that Gullfoss means Golden Falls. Number 4. Iguazu Falls, Misiones Province, Argentina, Paraná State, Brazil. As the world's largest waterfall system running down the Argentina-Brazil border, it makes sense that the word Iguazu translates to big water. Iguazu Falls consists of a staggering 275 drops, with the highlight being the Devil's Throat, a U-shaped chasm where roughly half the water flow falls, measuring in at 269 feet high, 492 feet wide, and 2,297 feet long. With Argentina and Brazil both providing access to these breathtaking falls, there's no shortage of great vantage points for tourists. Speaking of which, when viewed from above, the falls resembles the letter J in reverse. Massive and mesmerizing in equal measure, Iguazu Falls is guaranteed to blow your mind. Number 3. Angel Falls, Bolivar State, Venezuela. In 1933, aviator Jimmy Angel traveled through Venezuela in search of a valuable ore bed. Angel came across an even greater treasure, however, when he flew over this heavenly waterfall. Named after the person who introduced it to the outside world, Angel Falls takes the notion of beauty to literal new heights. Stretching up to over 3,200 feet, Angel Falls is the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world.
Can you see this,
The longest drop of 2,647 feet in particular is a marvel. In various languages, it's described as waterfall of the deepest place and the fall from the highest point. No trip to Canaima National Park would be complete without a visit to this angelic waterfall. Number 2. Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, New York, USA. If you live in North America, chances are a road trip to Niagara Falls is on your bucket list. Spanning the Canada-United States border, this iconic wonder unites 3 majestic waterfalls. Together, the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the Horseshoe Falls make for a trinity of beauty. While the falls are stunning in their natural state, they look otherworldly at night when the floodlights come on, giving them the air of a watery rainbow. To truly experience Niagara Falls in all of its glory, the Maid of the Mist boat tour will get you an up-close and personal look. It's a voyage you won't soon forget. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The one that you saw, Niagara Falls, Canada and the United States together. Yeah, half and half.
Number 1,
so many,
Victoria Falls, Livingston, Zambia, Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. Victoria Falls is referred to by the Tokalea people as Mozeoatunya, which translates to the smoke that thunders. Thunderous is perhaps the best word to describe this African waterfall, which runs between Zambia and Zimbabwe on the Zambezi River. While it's not the world's tallest nor widest waterfall, it has the distinction of being the largest, with a strip of water that stretches 5,600 feet across and 354 feet high. With jaw-dropping gorges and mist that extends as far as the eye can see, it's among the most dazzling sights known to humankind. Visitors can even swim to the fall's edge at a spot called Devil's Pool, offering a thrilling experience unlike any other.
You never go. I know what you mean. I never go to long trips. Are you scared of heights, maybe? Oh boy. Yeah, that's not cool. Yes, you should go see. You should. You have so many great waterfalls in China to go see. I just looked at least 3 or 4 different really great waterfalls in China. China has some of the biggest ones. So, in the United States, we only have Yosemite and we have Niagara Falls for the big ones. All the rest are really small. So, I lived in the US for 42 years and I still never went to Niagara Falls. Sad. Oh, Nancy, that's perfect then. When you're alone, you can go wherever you want. You have no responsibilities. But okay. Guys, that's good. You're not old, Nancy. Get out of here. You're not old. How old are you, Nancy? Tell me. I'll bet I am older than you. I know I'm older than you. I'll bet. Come on, you can say it. Don't be shy. I'll say mine first. I'm 44. It's not old, by the way. Okay, guys, that's it. This is going to do it for the 61st edition. And me, exactly 44. 44. Okay. You got me by a few years. We are not old, Nancy. We are not old at all. There's so many years left. You have to remember this. And on that note, I'm going to end this show because Nancy and I are both young. May 16th. Oh, you'll be 49 in 7 days. Next Sunday. Huh? That means that your birthday is on our next show. Aw, look at that. Nancy, you better be here for your birthday. We will sing to you. We'll even give you a virtual cake. Okay? Remember that. All right, guys, we're out of here. Number 61 is finished. It was great fun. I really love waterfalls. And having said that, it's time for me to go. But we'll be back next Sunday with another very interesting topic. So be sure to come back and check us out next Sunday. Until then, everybody else have a great week. And thanks for coming. We'll see you soon.